everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Paranormasight. There we go. It takes a second or two for my screen to remember what it's doing. Alright, so we thought we'd finish this last night, but there was just too much good stuff going on. Too much crazy stuff going on. And I did get one ending, but man, it was just not satisfying enough. And so here we are for episode 7. Gonna see if we can get a better ending tonight, because this game's just been too good so far for me to just like walk away. And besides, there's too many questions not answered. Hello. I mean, like, so I was thinking about this today because I thought that Yako was having those sort of flashbacks of Michio's death because of a completely different reason. I'm gonna start the game just so that we can we'll get to the selection screen. It's not quite as loud as the intro music. I like the intro music. I like that kind of like chanting and stuff like that, but anyway. So anyway, yeah, like it was kind of funny because even though like there was a part of me that thought maybe Yako was possessed, my initial thought was that she was actually in the vehicle that killed Michio and that she had like repressed the memory of it. And that was actually the source of why she was so obsessed with trying to bring her back to life. Like, I think I actually went a little darker than the game on that one. But this game's gone way darker in other areas than I thought. Like, the whole, like, the killer there was, like, a baby they found. And, like, who the hell is she? I mean, Nejima, the killer, like, oh my god. We got confirmation that Harue's son was specifically targeted. And then, like, killed not because there was no ransom paid, but like they always intended to kill him, and that it was a ritual thing. This is crazy, man. There's so much going on. So I'm thinking now, because we know that a ritual had to begin before the whole like curses could sort of be started, and I'm wondering if because Michio had so much going on and so much anger and everything else, that she has become a new curse. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, if we think about it, because Mio said to Yako what happened the day that the curses, like, you know, that following midnight when the curses came forward, you visited where Michio died. Did anything strange happen? And Yako's like, well, I think I blacked out for a minute. Which is exactly what happened when people became curse bearers, right? They seemed to black out for a minute. So, I think, like, she's a curse. She's a new curse. You know what I mean? This is my theory. I could be completely wrong. Hey, Barilo. Good evening. Yes, the saga of the soap continues. People are going to be watching these videos and they're going to be like, why the hell do they keep going on by soap? But it's because of the soap company. The soap lady started it all. It's all about the soap lady causing trouble because she wants to be young again and doesn't want to die. And just because one person who has lots of money and power decides they want to stay young or they don't want to die, it means a whole lot of other innocent people gots to. I mean, sounds about the way the world works, doesn't it? Anyway... I mean, that's the true power of horror, right? Scares the crap out of us with stuff that really is not that far removed from the way that the world actually works. All right, so we've got 2 paths that opened up, and then we've got this third one that I'm assuming we can't get to until either we've done one of these or both. So I'm not too sure which one, I'm not too sure where I want to go with this. You know what? Maybe I'll go with Yako's first, just because we got the bad, quote-unquote, bad ending, I guess. And then we'll see what Richter's got to say. All right, let's go. Oh, that's right. We are. I forgot. I totally forgot that there was like the Record of Fate's Yin scroll, the scroll that supposedly just undoes the whole thing, just fixes everything. We just need to find that one damn scroll. I'm thinking that I can't remember his name. The dude that like is with the glasses and he's like the creepy dude who had like the foot washing mansion curse. The chick that was with him, that she said that her whole thing was she wanted to revive that artist. I'm wondering if she's the kid that they found when they arrested Nejima, and if there's more to her than what we think. I don't know. Because it just seems like everybody in this game is connected somehow. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's just like a slight connection, there's still something, right? Like, all of them sort of seem, these stories are interweaving with each other. And they all kind of seem to be going back to that murder, you know, of Haruhi, the girl that Haruhi went to school with, and she found the body part. Because that seems to be like one of the major inciting incidents in this whole thing, right? Because we have Tatsuya, who was the detective. We have Haruhi, who was the woman the girl who found the body part. We have the Nejima, of course, who's the criminal. But then when we come back into this point, it's all that legacy that's caused so much of this, right? Nejima influenced the dude that was shacked up with Michio's mom, and so he used her to kidnap Haruhi's son as vengeance, not only against the police, but also because Haruhi was the one that ended up with Nejima getting incarcerated. Like, all of this stuff just seems to relate right back. So it's interesting to me. I do love stories that take all these sort of what should become somewhat disparate storylines and actually can sort of tie them all together with these little details. So that'll be interesting. I have not checked out Master Detectives Archives Raincode yet. I figure I'll finish with this one, and then there's a couple of ones that I'm looking at that I very well may play again. Well, do more playthroughs. I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to do all playthroughs like live, like I've done with this one, or whether I'll do some recordings. Not too sure. We're all making it up as we go, kids. All right, let's see what happens. 1 p.m. So did we go back to school? Well, obviously we had to, because that was the only option other than, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, we got some actually really good info. All I needed to do was flatter him, you know? If all else fails, just stroke a dude's ego. Yep. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. Oh, bro. Stop making things sound weird. Yes! Anyway, we'll share what we also found. Whoop, up, up. Ba-ba! A man named EY kidnapped sacrifices for black magic, and Michio helped with the kidnapping, and Mr. Jonichi used that to blackmail her? Like, notice how Yako does not seem anywhere near as shocked as Mio. Interesting. If Michio Shiraishi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shiraishi wanted someone to notice. The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already. Yeah, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. Oh, Mio knows. Mio knows! Mio's the bomb! I love Mio. I want there to be more stuff with Mio. Square Enix, if you're watching, which I know you're not, but if you are, give us some Mio games. Hell, give us some Mio novels, comics. I don't care, man. maybe some more games. This game's been good, so give us more games like this quality story with Mio. I'd play the shit out of that. Anyway, I was also thinking that maybe Michio is a curse, because if you notice that both of the two guys that died similar to how she died. And that's like been sort of the telltale thing about the curses, right? Is that they basically kill the way that their angry spirit was killed. Okay. So we get the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll will be able to dispel the curse. Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo Incident that dates back to the Edo period. An onmyoji named Seimon Tsuchimikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Yeah, but we got to find it. That's the problem. Oh, I'm going to leave how to approach this to you, Mio. Because, you know, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well. Please make finding the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll your top priority. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Seimon have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something. Oh, I lost a light. Bye-bye, light. Suddenly, Justus goes dark. Huh. Interesting. Well, it wasn't a very expensive light. I'll just turn that one up for now. You can see me good enough. Whatever. Well, kind of a bummer if that light's dead, but like I said, it did not cost a lot of money, thankfully. All right. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll have to ask the Paranormal. Yeah. Okay. Western Black Magic. Mio, was the Western Black Magic used by Iwai and Nejima really just an imitation? Why are you asking me? Oh, boss said that you knew about this sort of thing. Do you not? Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but how strange. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. Oh, then how do you know? Who knows something? Okay, fine. I'll turn it down. It's okay, Mio. No one's judging you. Right, but it still feels a little weird. So what's your opinion on it as someone familiar with Western Black Magic? Huh. If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposefully required living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches with the vibe you've got going on. What is with you? Like, is Michio just coming through? Because Yako seems off. Have some confidence! If that black magic's just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are. Oh, they're confusing. Don't you worry, my guy. About the mastermind, I had an idea. Mio's all over it. She's way ahead of you, bro. Whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. She's got the money, too. It would also match Hideki Airashi's account of a woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural powers? A classic setting! Yes. If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. Now then, if we're nearing the limit, Does he get it too? I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Yako Sakazaki. What, me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to Mio. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks. I'm just going to borrow it for a second. Well, yes. There are soul dregs inside after all. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything. I swear, you have to believe me. It's okay. We know. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. Here comes the bomb. There's no mistake that Jonoichi and Iwai were killed by that curse stone. But the one who committed the act is the ghost of Michio Shiraishi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. What? Inside me? What? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed by Michio's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way, you mean Michio's ghost is inside me? I've explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts, and it'd do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michio had powerful spirit sense to begin with, and because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. So for those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point, which also means it will be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel any different at all. Yeah, well, you did kind of black out there when we were talking about things. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because she merged with you. Michio started to believe she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michio Shiraishi. You have been acting a little different from usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michio Shiraishi had when she died and why, it would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Yeah, right? When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. Dang, dang, dang. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. That's so scary. You mean I won't be myself anymore? But if it's Michio, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Oh, I don't know. What should I do? Like, seriously, that's a pretty easy... It was actually Michio who used the curse stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that. I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost powers were boosted. And, strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. That's, yeah, freaky, right? Yeah, that means that your body murdered two dudes. Yeah. I mean, kinda. Yeah. Yeah, it's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wished that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse stone with me, and I wanted to get revenge for Michio if the chance came. That's how I felt. Because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard, it wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. I'm sorry, Michio. I'm not going to pretend to scream because I just can't. That's why I killed them. I mean, I think you're being a little bit melodramatic there, but... Feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. You've always regretted it, huh? Come on, you're acting like we aren't buds. Tell me if anyone's making you sad, I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Oh, what? I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. I'm sorry, I feel so guilty. An innocent man? Are you referring to Harue's son? Because, I mean, he wasn't a man. I mean, I guess you could. There's no escaping the hell I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. But something went wrong. And that's why I died with regrets. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you, and I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize, and I know how selfish it is. Oh, it's not a flashback. It's like her in her own head. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends, and how we were able to be together at the end. Please don't forget me. No, Michio, wait. Nah, get out of here. You're causing nothing but trouble. Huh? You're awake? Do you feel okay? I'm sorry I had to spring that all on you, Yako. What? Is this... Are we in the classroom? Was I dreaming? Sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but we need to hear what Michio Shirashi has to say. Now. Right. And so, after considering what to do, it is true that Michio's consciousness has mixed with yours. But if I summoned her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Ah, spirit board! I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Well, that would make sense, because she was answering all the questions. And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Then let's do it. I think we should, and I want to hear from her. Very well. I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? Like, why am I going to wait? Let's go. Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Oh, it's working. Is it the spirit of Michio? Yako, would you ask the spirit? Are you Michio Shirashi? Don't be so sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. Well, yeah, it did seem a little easy, but... Question only Michio would know the answer to. Let's see then. How much did the ribbon I bought with Michio cost? 490 yen, that's right. Well, it seems we have the right spirit. Man, like, was that expensive for the ribbon or something? Like, that seems like a weird thing to remember. I'm just saying, like, you know, unless there was something odd about the fact that it cost 490 yen. But anyway. Ask about the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Where's his hideout? Please, terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. Come on, Michio, don't hold out. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us. Please. It moved. This is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. Man, get all the cops in the world to that address. Yeah, gotta move on. Yeah, there you go. Go. Just hope the information is accurate. I know it is. Okay, what was the second question? That seemed kind of easy. Alright, where's the talisman? Do you know where the talisman that you had? Do you think the talisman is somehow the yin? Like, that would make sense. That would make sense why the other cop who had the other one would want them to have it. Like, did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? Then, did you have it with you when you had your accident? Yep. There was nothing resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene. So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated? But who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did. The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check with them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is the perpetrator of the hit and run. But it was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else. Even if so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe, unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. Yeah, buddy. How likely is that? If the talisman really is so special. Ariel mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them, it's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing that picture of the car. Then, shall we try asking? Oh, that's right, because in this timeline, we didn't actually, what's his ass didn't confess to it. Oh, she knows. In order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. So that's what it'll take. Alright, I'll try asking. Who was the one who ran you over? I hope she knows the name. I wonder. Oh yeah, she's spelling it. Namagaki. Yeah. Yutaro Namagaki? You two know him? We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? I see, so that's why Yako had that reaction when she saw him. Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michio. The hell is he planning without his curse stone? He said he'd be waiting near Ryogoku Bridge. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. He's the bastard who killed Michio? Yako, get your shit together. Don't go losing yourself. We can release Michio from her suffering now. Let's do it. She doesn't want to. Oh, she's going to. Okay. I thought she's going to be like, no. Time to say goodbye. Michio, thank you. You helped us. You know, I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Jonoichi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth. Yako. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? Do-do-do-do. Aw, she said yes. I don't know, have I? I guess so. Gotta likes. I would like to think that most people have at least some liking of soap, just for the general cleanliness of the world. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go guide Michio's spirit now. Time to say goodbye. Hey, Yako. Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michio took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah, you're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. You never gave up on her. Oh, Mio. Mio's like, this shit's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Aww. Because that's how the world seems to work. Good people just go through some awful crap. And all too often it's from assholes who are like garbage. Oof, that sounded a little bitter, but you know what? I don't take it back. Even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong. But come on. What was she thinking? Seriously. I mean, seriously. Am I really that unreliable? Of course I'd help you get your revenge, you idiot. I don't care how you had changed or whatever. I just wanted you to live. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day, if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her she's the real fool's procession. Or something. Then we'll hang out like always. Alright, I'm sending her off, okay? Oh, wait. It moved to no all on its own. When did it do that? It seems she still has something keeping her here. Yako, do you have any idea about what Michio wants? Me? Oh. Okay, what? Don't forget me. Oh. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see, then. Michio, if you can hear my voice, let your feelings that you won't ever forget her be known. Show it through an action. What? Do something that shows you won't forget. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I love how this game does shit like that. Oh my god, that's great. I love it. Oh, man. Although I don't want you to punch me, so live a long life, okay? I'll see you later. Aw. That was kind of sweet at the end. Aw. That was a way better ending than that last one. I mean, not that that's really the ending, but I'm just saying. That was a way better thing to play than that. Alright, Ryogoku Bridge. Let's go see this ass hat. Are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. I guess I really wasn't feeling like myself recently. It was like there was a part of me that I had no control of or something. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there weren't any problems. I wonder if Michio was able to find peace. I know she did. You don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. Well, I guess I can forgive her for that. But there's still something bothering me. Really? Yeah, I wonder what this feeling is. It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. It may be an after effect. Maybe because you gave your stone to Chief Inspector Tsutsumi? Doubt it. Having a curse stone shouldn't have any effect on your body. But dealing with 4 curses sounds like a lot of stress. Good work, Chief. Someone's like a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once this is all over? You might be able to get your case treated as just an accident. It's fine. Treat me the same as someone who used a curse stone to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until this is all over. So, thanks, Chief. Seriously? Huh. Wow. So much going on. Yeah, sorry, Ciel, you look away for a second and it's like, dang. Whoa, you didn't say anything about bringing the police. Sorry, but we don't have time to care about what you have to say about us. Tatsuyo's right to business. Don't care what you have to say, jackass. Let's go. I'll tell you this for free. I have her curse stone already. This is the bastard who ran over Michio and drove away. If that's true, then why does he... Visibly shaken. That must mean there's some reason he doesn't want the cops around. Yeah, gee, I wonder. A lot of traffic around here, and it's very noisy during the day. The amount of exhaust coming from cars is overwhelming. I hear it's not healthy. That's because he was planning to kill these girls. That's why he doesn't want you around. Yeah, whatever. I want to help if you intend to resurrect Michio Shiraishi. That was my intention from the beginning when I received my curse stone. And that's why I took your curse stone. Man, can't be too careful. Besides, what connection do you have to Michio Shiraishi? We, met once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Uh-huh. Met once? I see. Well, I'm sure it must have been painful for you, but... Do you think bringing back the dead will erase the fact that you hit her with your car? What? Yeah, we got you nailed, bro. Dead to rights. Eat it. I'm sure that I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, whatever, bud. If you don't know, I'll tell you, and you'll let me ask you some questions in return. Did you just get your license recently? We found a van with bloodstains on it, you see. It's only a matter of time before we find out who the owner is. What's that supposed to mean? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michio Shiraishi? Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop! Stay away from me! Oh, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Damn it. Okay, I give up. It's all over for me. Yeah, damn right. Gave his confession. He admitted he was behind the wheel of the van that hit Michio Shiraishi. He explained that he was speeding in order to impress a girl he had in the car with him. After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to wash the car in secret to destroy the evidence. but he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime at the urging of his passenger. When they returned to the scene, the female passenger went to check the victim alone while he sat panicking in the car. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hit and run, as it looked similar to a suicide by jumping from a height. Afterwards, the pair parted ways and Yutaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. But did they? The two of them decided to keep the accident a secret. Luckily for them, her death was ruled a suicide. However, a darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the schoolgirl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken, despite him in his dreams every night. Even when awake, he would see a phantom of her corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing him at all times. Troubled by the constant hallucinations, it was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he'd done anymore and planned to turn himself in, but was stopped by the passenger from that night. Well, we know who the passenger was. It was then that he first heard rumors of the rite of resurrection. He thought if he could resurrect the schoolgirl that it would be like if the accident never happened, and with that, the darkness shrouding his heart could be dissipated. From then on, he searched the areas associated with the 7 mysteries of Honjo every night, and he received the curse of the foot-washing mansion as a result. I see. That's right, I'm not a bad man. I wanted to turn myself in. It was that girl who tempted me. Yeah, calm down and listen, son. If you don't think you've done anything wrong, what would these girls think if they saw you run over that poor girl? There's something I want you to know. Do you know anything about a talisman that Michio should have had on her at the time of the accident? Talisman? What are you talking about? So you don't know anything. In that case, what about that woman who was with you? Can you ask her? Oh, that's right. Everything is her fault in the first place. Wow, what? Well, that may not be exactly wrong. Just running passenger in a car involved in an involuntary vehicular manslaughter isn't a crime in and of itself. But according to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect your duty to report the accident. And if she took an article from the scene, she'd also be charged with theft. Can you tell me who she is? You have no intent of hiding anything anymore, do you? Yeah, that's right. It's her fault. Do what you want with her. It's time for her to face what she's done. Her name is Ayami Tono. Yeah, she's an art student I met in town. What? An art student named Ayami Tono? Whoa. Are you absolutely sure of that? What point would there be in lying to you now? What? Do you know her or something? She may look nice, but she's rotten on the inside. I'd like to meet the parents who raised someone like that. Yeah, well, we know. I know who was the parent. What's wrong, Inspector Tsutsumi? You're drenched in sweat. No. Wait. Damn it, why? How could this happen? Listen up. I'm taking this one with me down to the station for more questioning. You two, go after the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Got that? Yeah? Come with me. Whoa! Yeah, you're getting, tossed. Yeah, let's get going. Girls be like, the hell is going on right now? Alright, well. Where are we gonna go now? Yes, I love Mio's expressions, totally. I'm telling you, man, Mio is the best character in this game. She and Richter, they're probably the two best in this game. I mean, to be fair, there's Tetsuyo's pretty cool character. There's some good characters in this game. Do I want to continue with them? I'm pretty sure if I continue with them, I'm going to get an ending. Because I can't move the screen any further this way, so I'm going to say that's the ending. Let's go over here. We're going to go here. We're going to bounce around a little bit. Try and keep it all mixing things up a little bit. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of one Toshiko Shiraishi around noon. So where is her mom? Where's Michio's mom in all of this? I'm very curious to know. because I can't help but feel like there's something going on there too. He was unemployed at the time of his death. While further investigations are still underway, it's suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Owai in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Damn straight. Seems like we've managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next steps. We didn't really see how, like, Michio was sort of coerced into it. Oh well. He is fascinating. I agree. What do we need to do to get our hands on a cursed stone filled with soul dregs? Seems what Owai wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like these being exposed. It was pretty much the same with the Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. It makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. It's certainly disturbing. Yeah, it is twisted as F. We can focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection, yes? Indeed. I'm counting on you. Let's reassess this curse situation. I must admit I've never expected the police to be so on top of things. The Chief Inspector, Tetsuo Tsutsumi, provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Ario did. The Chief Inspector, on the other hand, we'll have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal a curse stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging on to the stone from now on? Of course. Look at that smile. There's just something like... I get it. I get why she is the way she is, and I can't fault her for it. But man, that look just screams like I have no qualms about doing something awful. If what we've heard is true, there are just 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko of Tsugaru left to investigate. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. The exhaustion part? Definitely. I mean, do you really think so? Like most of the time, I agree. I agree she looks exhausted and to a certain extent fed up. I agree. It's just when he mentions the curse stones. Like, pretty much every other moment, I agree. I think, like she's been through the ringer. Absolutely. You know? Yes, her garden of fucks has long been barren. I agree. And rightfully so. And I mean, like, really, when you think about it, like, at the end of the day, she had her whole world thrown, like, torn apart, lost this son that she dearly loved. And why? Because she was in the wrong place at the wrong time and discovered, like, the evidence of a crime purely by accident. And because of the relationship that her father has with the police. Nothing else to do with it. Like, completely, like, all things out of her control. Nothing but happenstance and the actions of her family. You know, like, that's got to be a bitter pill to swallow. Because you're like, it was just, like, so awful, you know? But yeah, it like, at the end of the day, I mean, what a god awful storm to have to go through, and like none of it your fault, right? Not even like random. Like, I mean, it would be shit if it was random. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make it any better. I'm not. It's like, you know, a loss is a loss. Like, I'm not saying that, but imagine like there was actually a reason you were targeted, and yet none of that had anything to do with you. Like, man. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Hihaku Soaps. Yeah? Damn straight, man. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If we were to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice, but damn it. Times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. And then there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too, the one-sided read I think it was. If we want to look for someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul dregs, well, look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets the chance to, if the chief inspector manages to track down Michio, then, well, there's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. But why did you tell the chief inspector about the safe house? If he hadn't had that lead... It was written in Iwai's memoirs. It was just a matter of time till he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearer collecting soul dregs? Well, if we're talking about Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. What about that girl from before, Ayami Tono? Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance she could have gone and stolen someone else's curse stone by now. That's possible too, but... We haven't been to Midoricho Park yet, the place connected to the Taiko of Tsugaru. Alright, that's close to where she lives. What if she was a curse bearer this entire time? She could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. Anything new? No. Okay. Wow. That place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. Yeah. Ah, that's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. I suppose I don't mind. Gots to get some candy. Alright, let's go. From this part on, you will be given the option to finish investigation, which will allow you to immediately end this part. From there, you can continue on to the next part. You may also come back and restart this section from the point which you left off. Oh, interesting. So is this going to be like what we had to do with the girls, where we have to leave off at the right place? Okay, let's go to... Like, I don't think we really need to be here. But... Please. It's like nothing ever happened. Yes, purple gum that tastes like soap. It all comes back to soap. You'd think they'd be put off knowing there was a dead body here just this morning. Pretty unique looking playground. Did it catch your eye? Perhaps. Now's not the time though. But it did get you interested. Does he want to play on it? They made it quite the challenge to pass through it. You'd have to go underneath there. He definitely wants to play on it. You can go take a look if you're that interested. Alright, I'll go check it out just to make sure. He didn't have to think long about that. What's that? Did he find something? I found a mockingbird under the playground equipment. Damn, talk about lucky. It's number 19. Ha! 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 Yeah, gather around, kiddies. Let's go play where there was a dead body. I mean, like, really? It's freeze tag. Oh my god, CL. Oh my god. If you're watching this video and not got the live chat on, CL's like, see that there? That's the outline of where the body was. See if you can hold that position. Who can hold it the longest? It's like freeze tag. Oh my god. Playgrounds always get me all fired up. Oh my god, Richter. Like, seriously. I mean, like, yeah. He hasn't complained about it, though. I wonder if he's got a soft spot for kids. I bet he does. Richter strikes me as the kind of guy who'd have a soft spot for kids. Just taking a look around to see if there's anything else, like... I mean, I'm not gonna... Oh yeah, the telephone booth. Doesn't look out of the ordinary. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I can talk to Richter for a second. The Whispering Canal. The canal must be connected to the man who was found drowned in the park. Wasn't the victim a Hihaku Soaps employee? That's right, his name was Shogo Oki. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a curse stone. If people in the company know about the rite, it only makes sense they'd be looking for curse stones. Well, I mean, that's true. You think the chairwoman in Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for the stones? If that's the case, perhaps that Shogo died trying to take a stone from someone else. Either that, or he was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer with a curse stone. I suppose so, but considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse used was the Whispering Canal? Good point. That would mean Shogo Okie wasn't the wielder of the Whispering Canal curse himself. Could he have had the Beckoning Light, or even the Taiko of Tsugaru? I was here last night. There weren't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible he was brought here from somewhere else. If that's the case, the wielder of the Whispering Canal has already collected his stone. There's one more thing I'd like to try. What do you want to try? Who could the other person have been? Well, that's kind of what I've been thinking about. Hard to believe he was here by chance, only to end up murdered with a curse. Given his ties to Hihaku, we can assume he was aware of this situation and somehow involved. Oh, he's done okay. He said there was something else he wanted to try. But what? I'm not seeing any... Not seeing anything else. I think that might be it. I think I just need to go somewhere else. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Oh, did they eliminate? Oh, no, they're not going to eliminate. Okay, let's go to... Okay, let's go to Honjo. So many old factories alongside this river must have been quite different in his glory days. But now most of them are closed down due to the tightened regulations on waste disposal. Oh, okay. I wonder if one of the factories got shut down when they tightened up regulations. Let me guess, like, Nejima's inside a factory. I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I made sure to take... What? What the hell? Out here last night looking for the curse bear connected to the beckoning light too. Did you see anything? Afraid not, but they gotta be out there somewhere. Okay, so I'm thinking... So it seems like this, to me, is going to be a dead end. Oh, wait. What? Wait. Oh, how did I miss that the first time? Oh, that's a curse. This could be a problem. It's gone. I wonder if that was the beckoning light's curse echo. That phantom flame you saw might have been a manifestation of the lantern. In that case, does that mean a curse bearer is nearby? Ooh. Gotta check the surroundings. Alright. Nothing. I didn't find anyone who looked the part. I don't doubt something happened around here, but something might have changed in the area. Keep your eyes peeled. Haha! Okay. Let's look at the factory again. And if what I saw was the curse echo of the beckoning light, wouldn't that mean the curse bearer is nearby? I'm not feeling any strange presence, but that could be because it's midday. So... do we see anything else? Anything else? Strange or odd around here? Like, it looks like it's not done with the factory, and yet every time I'm just getting the same thing. So what the hell? Okay, let's just move for now. Might have to come back. Let's go get him his candy. Seeing an adult his age enjoying himself much at a candy store. Seems he didn't win anything. He's pouting so hard even though the kids are laughing at him. Yeah, I did use think, and it just kept saying the same thing, so... I don't know. I mean, we'll go back. Like, maybe I'll go back. It looks comparatively new. They must have had renovations done not long ago. Apparently, Richter likes to visit the local candy shop in every district he figured once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but in reality, each one has its own unique displays and colors. It kind of irks me that we stopped here simply for the sake of entertainment, but I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so vigorously. The shop's close to the park, so children have been coming and going without pause. Okay, that's clear, that's clear. Okay, let's talk to Richter. Should we go for a Manjayaki, or that's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. That's too bad. I haven't had great luck with this Mockingbird raffle. Do you mind if I tried a few more times? Apparently most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so, they're well worth the price. Some of the kids were saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. Go ahead. Don't buy them all now. Oh, okay, so that's it. Okay. Huh. Okay. My boy never had much of a taste for sweets. It makes me... Oh! He must have won something. Ha ha ha! So, like, these other locations are just so I can get more birds? Ha 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 ha! Oh my god, is that really it? Oh my god. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. All of this was just so I could get friggin' birds. That's freaking hilarious. Oh my god. That's just friggin' funny as can be. Oh man. Alright, let's move. That's great. I do enjoy that. Let's go back to the bridge for a second. See if there's anything like... See if leaving and coming back does anything. Yeah, like the factory, it just bothers me, like... I feel like the factory is the key because it's the one thing that doesn't, like... So maybe I need to come here later at night. If I get the opportunity, maybe I should come back at night because she's saying maybe she's not. But we'll go to the park because that was like where we were supposed to go right from the get-go. We said we were going to go to this park. All right. Oh, there's not... Oh, it's the chick! Yeah, it is. We don't want to startle her or ever run off on us. Let's sit and watch her for now. You seem to be a little nervous. Yeah, well, you know. Possible they're already dead, but we haven't found any definitive leads. We have reason to believe... Oh, okay. The cops have yet to determine who the remaining curse bearers are. We have to find them soon. Hard to imagine it was the site of some horrid curse. Okay. Doesn't look like she's planning to move. Okay, I'm just going to watch in silence a little bit more. I mean, I might not have a choice. Do I have any... Like, this is the thing, like, this game now has gotten me, like... It really has me paranoid about jumping on one decision too quickly. Let's do it one more time, see what it does. Okay, I don't really think it's going to change anything. Okay, well, let's see what we do. Oh, Richter's just gonna go for it. He's gonna body tackle her? That'd be funny as shit. Ah! What? What's that pose? I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't look like she's planning to run. Oh, they're coming here. Here she is. What do you think? Smooth work by the master, hmm? Yes, very smooth. Hello, thank you so much for yesterday. I know this son, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Pursued by who? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me shelter? Don't provide her shelter. This chick cannot be trusted. First of all, she may be Nejima's kid. Second of all, even the dude, like, that was total scuzzbag says that she's even scary. Like, don't trust her. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. I heard them say something about wanting to protect me, but something didn't feel right and I got scared. Been searching for curses, so we shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they're after you for a good reason. How cruel! I love it. But this handsome investigator wouldn't turn me in so easily, would you? He's like, hell yeah. Okay. How are your plans to resurrect Hokusai going? Fortunately, that's been going quite well. What? Does that mean you found someone to steal a curse stone from? Not exactly. But I found out a kind of last resort. Which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? Don't trust random curse people asking for shelter. Yeah, that would be a tip from, like, Call Me Chris. Absolutely. You're really asking me that? It doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? Huh. Why make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you'll tell us about your last resort. Is that what got you interested? I've got it. You're meaning to steal it for yourself. Not at all. Just curious. That excuse just will not do. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. That was a close one. I should have known the only one you can count on in this world is yourself. We can't let her get away. Let's go after her. Stop it. Get any closer and I'll scream. Please wait. We'll help you out with no conditions. Well, you changed your mind quick. That just makes you all the more suspicious. I mean, like, yeah. Couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be you don't know how to handle a girl like that? Oh. Since she's looking for a safe haven, would you mind me sharing your address with her just in case? Well, it doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize there are police officers in my close family. At least it'll allow us a way to keep in contact no matter how small. Yeah. Like, I really just, you know, I have one as well. A last resort. Oh. Yeah, right? Like, how much of a threat is that really? Like, I'll scream, so what? Then the cops will come. Even if we don't steal another curse stone, I already have my own. If it becomes necessary, I am prepared to use it. So you think it might be possible that she has one of her own too? But that she despises the idea of using it to kill others, so instead she means to steal a curse stone with soul dregs already in it? It doesn't contradict anything we know. She lives nearby, which means she might have the Taiko of Tsugaru curse stone. We still don't know much about that one. Richter? That last resort Ayami spoke of? It could be our chance. We can use her. I hear you loud and clear. She puts on an innocent front, but she seems to be hiding something. Oh, she's hiding shit. For sure she is. Alright. Well, I think that's probably all I can do for now. Because pretty much everything else is just the same. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. All right. Woof, what is this? What? Yo, what? What the hell is going on here? Yo. Huh? Could this be the fiancé? I mean, it would make sense because nobody's been able to get a hold of her. So, woof. Okay. Let's okay, let's do this. Just because it's getting us, like, it's in line with everything else, right? So, and I kind of feel like if this path is now opened up, oh, she's a curse bearer. If it's her, if this is who I think it is. Okay. Did I hit my head? It's killing me and my vision is still blurry. Is that the ceiling? I must have fallen or something. Unless I'm playing as Nejima now, which would really kind of creep me out. Yeah, like, what? Yeah. Rite of resurrection. What? Wait. Did we kill our fiancé? Oh, come on! As if I would, like, be able to spell it. What? Why does he not... What? Hold on. Hold on. Hajime Yoshimi. I better write it down, because you know they're probably going to nail me for spelling. And I'm going to write it, because yeah, they're going to be like, yo, you misspelt his first name or whatever. Okay. Hajime Yoshimi. Oh, you can't. Can I just put Hajime? Oh, okay, good. It did work. I was like, oh crap, is it going to be like I should have put the last name? Okay. What are we remembering? What are we thinking? He's saying something, but we don't know what. It's got to be the fiancé. Yeah, that's got to be the fiancé. Did I? Yep. You killed him? Did you kill him? I can move again, and I think my head's starting to clear. What kind of rat's ass place am I here? Maybe I can find some clues as to what happened. You can press suspend at any point in this chapter and start again from the same point when you select resume. If you get stuck, try playing a different route before returning to this one. Oh, jeez. I should look around. Okay. Well, let's look in the mirror if all else fails. The mirror's completely unusable with all the grime that's built up. Okay, so yeah. Sink. There's water dripping from the faucet, but the knobs are stuck. I can't move them in either direction. Looking inside, seems this room has electricity. Cardboard boxes. Steel shelf. What's the container? Labels, but it must be soap. Yeah, we'll take that. Guys, we found soap. This game. Cabinet. Oh, well, that's disappointing. There's a padlock with a 4-digit combination. Okay. Get into the air ducts. That's funny. If I listen close, make the sound of air blowing. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see what's on the desk. There's the pen. Oh. What the hell would you... What's in the drawers? Top drawer, nothing in it. Middle drawer, some kind of note. Alkyl benzine. Oh. Some kind of chemical plant? Open the bottom drawer, nothing in the bottom drawer. No, wait, there's something stuck way back. Oh god, is it another bird? I probably need to turn on lights. Okay. Alright, let's check the lockers. A bucket and a mop. Yeah, right? I can fill the bucket with soap and use the mop to clear away most of the grime. Okay. What about the right locker? Chemical, flammable, liquid ventilation, if leaked, equipment integrity thoroughly. Oof. I just kind of feel like all sorts of bad things are going to happen to this place. Fell on the floor. Trash can. I guess the room isn't used very often, if at all. I can't just wait here for someone to come to my rescue. I need to look for a way out. Well, yeah, I get that. Alright. Mirror. Okay, so clean it. I mean, I know who you are. Yep. Yep. Yup. Yup. I know this face, but something doesn't feel right. Something's missing. Oh, my name. I can't remember my name. I need to figure out what my name is. Okay. I know what I look like. Next, I have to remember my name. Is there a woman with this face in my memories? Come on, I need my name. Persons of interest. 'Cause I don't remember. I just know that you're the fiancé. My you. Okay, go for it. Chozawa, you're correct. That's definitely it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. Mysterious woman. My name is Mayu Chozawa. Yeah, that man, my fiance, and yeah, he dead. He gone. If what I saw was from my past, then Hajime's... No. Hajime could never be killed so easily. There must be some kind of mistake. Yeah, no, he's dead, honey. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. So we have a mop. We got soap. So I need... Well, I guess I should look at the door. I haven't looked at that. Well, no, especially because the person could be... The only person who could hear you could be, like, the problem. Light on the ceiling is on, but it's still so dark. Oh, there's dirt all over the bulb. Ha! 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 Seriously? Ha! Lol. Oh my god. Hey, I found some manga! Okay. Alright, let's look in these cardboard boxes. Anything? There are strange bottles and bags filled with some kind of powder in the boxes. Yeah, well, I mean... Okay. Yeah, let's not do that. Alright, desk drawers. Yeah. Was it the middle drawer? Oh, yeah, that had the... Yeah, you're right, CL. I think it's an ingredients list for sure. Get my sticker. A delinquent penguin. I mean, okay. Alright, nothing in the top drawer. Did she say there was stuck? Oh, no, okay. Is this stuck on something? Okay. But I said there was nothing in the right locker, right? Right, yeah. Chemical flammable. Oh! Yep. Curse. 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 Oh. A resentful memory flowing into your mind. The evil ones, the curse bearers, kill them all by their own bane. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the beckoning light. You can use to kill curse bearers using their own curses. Well, I mean, that'll be handy if I'm coming up against Nejima. Like, right? I remember everything. I know why I was brought here. Okay, cool. Now we get to find out what's going on. A little bit. Feel sick. Where am I? Is it Nejima? We finally have a confession. Quite stubborn. We had to use the maximum dose of truth serum. What? This can't be Nejima then. Oh, yeah. Yep. I had a feeling. Second that I heard truth serum, I was like, yeah, it ain't Nejima. It's going to be the soap people. Yeah, well, you know. What did you do to me? Yeah, no kidding. Sure, you've nothing to worry about. You're in no danger. That being said, there may be some side effects. Memory loss, brain fog. Try you want. I'm not telling you shit. No matter, I already have everything I need. What? I'm in the middle of a call with the chairwoman. Why don't you have a rest while you wait? So, hold on. So she's saying he killed Hajime? But yet she has the curse stone. But Hajime wasn't a curse bearer as far as we know, so... He really did do something to Hajime. Yeah, he did. Oh, jeez. I'm not being very talkative. I'm like, I gotta like concentrate. Holy crap. Like, what's going on? For Maraishi, yes, exactly as planned. As for why, I expect yes as soon as possible. The curse will likely tomorrow, according to Araishi. Yes, as long as we keep her in here, the curse will... Yes, she will certainly want to bring back her dead fiancé. Is he talking about me? Come on, come on, come on. Yes, I'll be leaving her here. I'll take the telephone with me. That is in the cabinet. It should pose no problem. I've changed the lock. The year of the company's founding. Oh, I can figure that out. I can figure that out. I've got that information. I have that information. I can figure it out. Hihaku soaps, they're so evil. He came to ask me to try out a new shampoo they'd made. We spoke about it again a few weeks later. But he be evil. He's so evil. Creepy, stone-faced mother effer. You wanted to know what kind of family Hajime came from? If there was anything special about them, or if he was heir to anything. Oh, he thought Hajime was had the yin. Oh, and that was, he said the talisman. I'm telling you, I was right. The talisman is the yin. But then why would Michio have it? So I went to where I stayed. That's where I found his dead body. Put all my hopes in that rite of resurrection everyone was talking about. Searched desperately for anything I could find about the 7 mysteries of Honjo. And then he told me that he knew something about how Hajime died. I thought I would just act interested in what he had to say, but I fell for it completely. Wow, it sounds like he messed you up, so yeah. Last night I got the curse of the beckoning light. I passed out. That must be why I lost my memory, but now I remember everything. It was Hihaku. They went after Hajime. They put me in here. Yep. They sure did, honey. Evil soap. The soap of evil. Yeah. Well, I knew. I get it now. All that about the shampoo is just to get to Hajime. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, we know what burden he was carrying. But I don't even know if, like, he kind of knew, obviously, but I don't know if he fully knew. And I wonder why Michio had the other one. If I did, what could it have been? Did he tell you something? I like this girl. She's got spunk, man. She's like, yeah. Gonna mess me up some dudes. Alright. We're gonna take them for all they got. Yeah, you're right, girl. Okay, time to take care of this stupid thing. Okay, let's go in here. Files. All. Where is he? Would this be where Hihaku Soaps is? Hihaku Soaps. Oh, you better not be. Established after the war in 1946. Thank you. $1946. Enter the number. 1946. Oh yeah, baby. Nice. Huh? How did the year Hihaku was established suddenly appear in my mind? It's all about me. Let's go. I'm doing it. Is this another side effect of drug or something else? Nah, honey. This is your, like, guardian angel trying to guide you out of this mess. Well, guess I might as well pull it out. Okay, so what is it? What? It's a fax machine? What the hell? What the? I've never used one, but if I can connect it to the power and phone line. We've got power. I just need to figure out who I can send it to. What else do I need? I found a bunch of paper in the cabinet. I'll need a pen to write with. And I'll need a phone number for a fax machine to send this to. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Pen. Get the pen first. Okay. Got the pen. Okay. Got the pen. Okay. No, not the top drawer. Stupid. No. Actually, yes. Can I take the piece of paper? No. Think. Yeah, Hajime would never be into that with you. How killing other people. Always ready to die if that's what it came to. Never take our foot off the gas just because we were scared to death. We were never such big fans of living anyways. That's why we were always prepared for it. Like, wow. Rough. Yeah, I do like this girl. She's all like, yeah, screw that. I need a pen and a phone number. Okay, so I got the pen. Right? Yeah, I got the pen. Okay, so now the question is, do I have that in my notes? Would she have told me that? Would she have told me the fax number? Of course not. Telephone booth. Okay, so here's... Alright, so let's suspend. Okay, we're going to suspend. And we're going to go in here. And we're going to go to the Shigema residence. And we're going to look at this damn fax machine. Oh, come on! Like... Are the stars just, like, really... Like, is that... You know what I mean? Is that just fill in so they didn't bother? I mean... I think I already got that one, yeah. Okay, so let's, 6-3. Okay, so let's go out of here for a second. Okay, go back into here. Well, how am I going to make sure it's usable? Okay, well, like... Wait, what? Huh? So what? She's having a memory from the delinquent penguin? So what? Are you not meeting with that girl, Hitomi? Nah, she's off doing who knows what. I just found a hair catalog I thought would be perfect for her. Seems like you're pretty worried about her. She reminds me of myself at that age. I can't help but worry. You think? I'd say she's a little ball of sunshine compared to what you were like. Rough. She's like a kitten. She thinks everyone around her is out to get her, so she bites at them all. You might be right. So tell her I want to see her, will you? Speaking of which, I gotta, you know, just make sure that I've got, like, nothing work-wise bothering me. But nope, we're good. This other girl I ran into the other day is a tough case. It's not that kind of thing. Some people just have so much misfortune thrown at them. What do you mean by that? Can't really get in the details, but she might have the talisman I've been looking for. So it was a memento from her father. Her actual father. Oh, could be like in the family line. She'd be like a cousin or something, maybe. Huh. Sorry, it's nothing. It's about that thing with your family, isn't it? She the one who has piece of the book that your ancestor left behind? How do you know that? God, I forget how dense you are sometimes. How long have we been dating now? Besides, you were the one who came crying to me about it when you got wasted that one time. Rambling about how this old book you're supposed to inherit is hidden in these 2 talismans, and that something was giving you a bad feeling about it and you need to be careful. Oh, right. That's all I know, though, and I wasn't planning to try and pry any further. But if it's something important you need to protect, then what are you waffling about? Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Mayo. I feel better now. Bah! The mockingbirds were seen in Honjo. That came out of nowhere. It's an urban legend about these bird stickers that show up. I was always kind of curious about them, but I never thought they'd be in Honjo. There may be a bunch showing up all over town, so we gotta keep an eye out. You feeling alright? What's gotten into you? What's so special about these birds? One of them's a penguin with a pompadour. You can't tell me that isn't the greatest thing you've ever seen. That's so dumb. He was trying to protect something left to him. Could that be the information that Hyaku wanted? Probably. Okay, there's nothing in the drawer now. Okay. I thought there was like... It's empty now. So what the hell? She needs a piece of paper. Well, you don't need that piece of paper. For God's sakes, you've got like 1,000 things of cardboard laying around. Oh, the manga. Idiot. Come on. No. Like, use the manga to friggin' draw in. Yeah, I thought it said the sticker was stuck on something. Makes no sense. Alright, well, whatever. I mean, like, I know I can suspend this. But it just seems so stupid that, like... I have what I need. Like, where am I gonna magic paper from? Oh, magazine. Wait. Not interested. But use it! Use the paper! My God, come on. What the hell? Like it's right there. I need something to write on. You know, I'm going to ignore the 8,000 pieces of paper and like the 80 boxes that I could write on. Think. Do I just need to click on it? Oh my God, I'm so stupid. It can be fixed with nail polish remover. Right. Do you have some? Oh God, here we go. So stupid. Oh my God. I'm so dumb. I'm like thinking like I gotta find paper for her to write on. Suppose bottles and soap. Nail polish. Use on the pen. Bing! Okay, so think. Now all I need is a phone number I can send a fax to. There we go. Nice. I'm sending you my thoughts. Get it together. Let's go. If I tell them everything I know about this place, they should be able to figure out where it is. Okay, as for the address, it should be close to... where was it? It was the Honjo. Here. I bet you anything it's here. That's right. beckoning light. Yes! Haha. Nice. Nice. Haha. Nice. Ha! Okay. Alright, complete the Mayu branch of chapter. Oh, okay, so I guess that was all I needed to do there. Alright, so let's go back here. We're going to resume. Now we're going to go back to the bridge. Oh, no, wait. Oh, shoot. No. No. Dang it. Dang it. No, I gotta... No. Dum. You gotta be at the residence because you gotta get the facts. Ah. Come on. Yeah. It was just the fax machine. Yes. Something came out. Is it finished? I could watch this thing all day. What is this? It looks like it was written in pen, but what's it say? It says, help, I'm trapped in a Hihaku soaps warehouse or factory near Hoonjo Bridge. Am I being pranked? No, this is too fishy to be a coincidence. I wouldn't put it past Hihaku to have somebody locked up if it's got anything to do with procuring the right. We should check it out. Hopefully, we don't find anything so sinister. Oh, we're finding sinister stuff, my man. There we go. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, they didn't have the fax sounds. That's too bad, actually. Okay. Yes, but... Yes, we know. It's the factory. Yup. Everything lines up. Yup. Let's go. Whatever. Yeah, let's go, Richter. You got this covered. You got it. You got it. You got it. Oh, so now those are... Oh, so now I need to finish these. Oh, man. It's already like almost 2 hours I've been playing. Yo. This game is too good, but it's long. I mean, it doesn't bother me, obviously, because, I mean, it's a good game, but yo. Why you gotta be like that? Well, okay, let's do this. Okay, let's go, girls. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Hihaku soaps. Coming for you, man. Well, yeah, be nice. Only option to try and trace the bloodline of the Onmyoji. He's not a legitimate descendant of his family, so the library doesn't have anything about it. And since we got nothing so far, we find ourselves here. Yep, outside the soap company. Must be. I've seen a few police that look like they're on edge. Well, yeah. They're all scrambling for that friggin' kook. And now that we kind of have an idea where he is... Oh, hi, Meal. Apparently you never heard from Nakagoshi. Not that we have a way of contacting him directly anyway. We just have to leave a message with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau's messenger and hope it reaches him. He's always the one who contacts me, and even then it's only instructions. Oh, we're in a tight spot then, I guess. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're going to look at the soaps. Soaps. Blah, blah, blah. So we're thinking that one of the high-ranking people here is most likely the mastermind. The chairwoman, Yamamori. Yeah. Isn't the most important person at a company the president? I'm not sure, but she's definitely an important person. Even if we're able to meet with her, what do we talk with her about? We can't just waltz in there and ask her if she knows about the Yin scroll out of nowhere. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Oh, is that your working style, Mio? Well, whenever I find myself out of options, I usually just jump right into the thick of it. Ha ha! I like Mio. I never stop liking Mio. As if. Think of me as your trusty bodyguard. I don't mind going big and taking a chance. There's the Yako I know. Yes, Yako. Let's wait for just 1 second. Anything? Should we think? Let's think first. Probably not. But you know what? Whatever, let's go. Let's go! Are they really going to kill a couple of schoolgirls? Yep, they're going to toss our ass out. Yeah, well, you know. Would hear us out, but they seem to be out at the moment. In that case... Huh? What is it? That person coming this way. Oh, great. Yeah. From a little while back. Mr. Yumioka over here. Oh. You're Gamioto's manager, Mr. Yumioka. Yes, good to see you again. Wait! Gamioto, wasn't that... Wait, what? Wasn't that the frickin' like, guy that she works for? Like the supposed, like, Omioji? Yeah. Something's fishy. You think? You think? If she just stays with her training, she won't have to rely on cheating people anymore. Yes, she's been keeping at it. Cheating people? Case from a while back. Oh, okay. So no, it wasn't who I was thinking about. Family overseeing a reliquary came to us saying they were being investigated by someone suspicious. A psychic named Suigen Gamyodo suddenly showed up. She said that she had a premonition that something terrible would happen and had to exorcise the temple. Sounds like it's cover for burglary. After they notified the police, I was dispatched there by Paranormal Affairs. I inspected the place myself but didn't see anything wrong, so I sent them away. He acted as Gamyoto's manager during the case. That is pretty suspicious. Apparently she was looking for something there, but I told her that's no excuse for fraud and sent her off with a scolding. And honestly, Gamyoto didn't even have much spirit sense to speak of, which soured my mood on the whole thing. Right, so she was one of those types then. Well, she's involved in all kinds of stuff, so she may at least be knowledgeable about paranormal objects. Interesting. Huh. So you're talking that friendly to a dude who is the manager of a chick that you figure is a complete fraud? Yeah, they sent a child. Like, let's be clear here, right? They sent a child. I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore. Oh, before you go, Gamyoto seemed to know a lot about paranormal objects. It would be a huge help if we could ask her about something. And what might that be? Is she familiar with an ancient text called the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll? Or anything about the descendants of an Onmyoji named Seimin Tsuchimikado? Gang face! I beg your pardon? Miss Kurosuzu, how do you... So you do know about it? I see. If that's what you're after. Then that means... Hold it, don't tell me you're trying to snatch up some innocent schoolgirls this time. Stop right there. What? Who's that? Oh, they rescued her. Bump! Haha. What a pleasure to see you again. I wonder what would have happened if we hadn't rescued her first. Would we have gotten a bad end? Maybe? Huh. This investigator here helped me out. You really did a number on me. What do you know? We just so happen to have some business with Hihaku ourselves. Why don't you join us? You can do that much for us, can't you? You work for Hihaku after all. Depending on how this conversation goes, I won't have to get the police involved. Yeah, buddy. She knows what's going on, man. Yeah, I think it would have been like a bad end for us. All right. Just checking the old work phone, making sure we're good. All right. What's going on? He's going to bolt. There's really no way you can refuse, though, is there? You two young ladies must be involved as well. Would you care to join us? Sure. Like, yeah, why not? How long can you play dumb with this many people lined up and wanting answers from you? You'd better just give in and come clean with everything you know. Erg. The client. We wouldn't stand a chance against a full-grown woman like her. I love it. Just kind of tagging along. Me too. Let's make sure to not get in the way, shall we? I had no idea that Gamyoto was connected with Hihaku, so I'd just like to ask, was it Miss Yamamori from Hihaku who obtained the record of fates and passed it on to Araishi? No, that was not the case. Oh, my mistake. Was it Suiden Genyobo's doing then? No, it was not. We first learned of the record of fates from Mr. Araishi. It was then that Miss Yamamori gained an interest and extended a contract to compensate him in return for his research and findings. Then who was it that activated the Feast of Shadows to call forth the curse of the Seven Mysteries? I know who it was! Ayane Tono! Ayane Tono! The minute I learned that Gamyoto was none other than the queen of Hihaku herself, I felt that was the case. She doesn't have strong enough spirit sense for it. While it is somewhat shameful, if you require proof, then so be it. What, so that talk of supernatural powers was just hot air? I don't think she has zero spirit sense, but even Yako here has more than her. I do? Also, the spirit power lingering in this park has been bothering me for quite some time. The person who died here must have had considerably powerful spirit sense. If they were a Hihaku employee, then maybe they should have been the one running things. My, to think Shogo Okie was so talented. At any rate, Hihaku wasn't the mastermind behind exposing the record of fates to the world and initiating the Feast of Shadows. I think we can be sure of that. I know it was Ayane Tono! Of course he knows about the Yin Scroll. Yeah, Record of Fates alone wasn't enough to learn how to collect the soul dregs. How much do you actually know? Who and where Seimin Tsuchimikado's descendants are? Were you able to find that sort of information with Gamyoto's connections? I can't reveal that. Okay, let's move on here. What? But first, I've got some questions about the curse stones. They've collected 6. I'd like to confirm which of the 7 mysteries they correspond to, and why do you need to know that? Because I don't trust, of course. If you really collected them like you say, you'd have no problem saying which curse stones they are, right? First, the Whispering Canal. Mayo Chozawa over there has the Beckoning Light. Yep, you were the one who made sure I got it. What? Unfortunately for you, I don't feel like handing it over. so I don't think it counts as one of yours. Good to know. Continue. Next, there's the ever-burning lantern, which we gave to Hideki Airaishi. Yeah, well, you consider that one of yours? Because the cops have it now. Others are the Foot-Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. Yeah, whatever, bro. You don't have those. Oh, and you don't have that either. Oh my god. That's wrong. Those 3 are with Inspector Tsutsumi. I gave the fool's procession to him myself, so I know he's wrong. There you have it. Too bad for you, pal. You got nothing. You got nothing. I ain't handing you jack because you're a liar. The only curse stone you have is the Whispering Canal, which would mean that you killed the dude. Yep. Means you killed Shogo, douche. Oh, really? Huh. But committing murder ourselves was too much of a risk. We intended on having others collect the soul dregs for us. Therefore, I myself have no soul dregs in my possession. It was our plan to arrange for particularly greedy individuals to receive the curses. Is it possible Shogo Okie came to possess the Whispering Canal because of that? But by the time I became aware of this, he was already dead. I don't believe you. Are you really trying to talk your way out of this now? Or do you really want me to believe a Hihaku employee was cursed by complete coincidence? That is the truth whether you believe me or not. It must have been someone else entirely who took Shogo Okie's stone and killed him. I have no idea whatsoever whose hands the Whispering Canal is in now, nor where it may be. Wow. The only ones we've negotiated with are Iwai and Araishi. Interesting. Does that mean you don't know the location of the remaining curse stones either? There's one that hasn't been mentioned. What about the Taiko of Tsugaru? Ooh, good question. I'm afraid we have no information. Have you heard enough about curse stones? I have nothing else to tell you. What is it? Would you be willing to give up the curse stone you have? Ah, yes, you have your point. They're too dangerous to carelessly walk around with in one's pocket. However, sorry to disappoint you. It's not possible. And why is that? You don't know, do you? Then I'll tell both you and our friend from Ayaku over there. I doubt any of you have attempted it yet, but it seems like curse stones cannot be given to normal people. What? I actually tested it with the madame here earlier. Even if you give the curse stone to someone else, the curse bearer doesn't change, and the stone eventually makes its way back to the bearer. It's almost obvious when you think about it, seen as how the curse stones appeared to the curse bearers of their own accord to begin with. Huh. But Inspector Tsutsumi has collected curse stones from other curse bearers. Then Inspector Tsutsumi must be a curse bearer himself. Ah, so okay. KK. Curse stones can only be transferred between curse bearers, and obtaining a curse stone alone doesn't make someone a curse bearer, so they can't use its curse. Exactly. So they aren't quite as dangerous as you think. It was never going to work. Unless there's a curse bearer amongst them. Irk! That damn Araishi, how could he have not known this? That must be why I sensed that I couldn't take Yako's curse stone. I returned it right away when I borrowed it from her earlier. That's precisely how it works, my mysterious mademoiselle. I love how he's calling her his mysterious mademoiselle. I'll give mine directly to Inspector Tsutsumi later. I think that's best. Thank you. I'll cut to the chase then. Are you the ones who killed Hajime Yoshimi? No, we did not. Don't try and play dumb. Then who? That much I don't know. Well, it's true that we were after the information he possessed. He was killed by someone else before we could acquire it, which forced us to target you instead. And that's why you forced me to talk and why I ended up with this curse, huh? Though I never thought you would escape. Well, it took a couple of miracles, but yeah, I got out. Me! I'm the miracles! Me! I'm a miracle! You really think you can get away without answering now? But... Fine, I'll let someone else ask you something for now. Okay, well, go ahead, Mio. You got the stage. Then would you prefer I expose to the public how Gamyoto is a fraud with almost zero spirit sense? Irk. Fine. From the results of our independent research, I found that Seimin Tsuchimikado's descendant was Hajime Yoshimi. What? So that's why you went after Hajime. Yeah, of course. He was only carrying a fragment. He did say something about a fragment of an old manuscript. The location of the Yin scroll was hidden. This information was split into two and hidden in a pair of talismans, which were then passed down from generation to generation. Talismans, yes! Michio Hajime Yoshimi was supposed to have one, but was almost certainly stolen when he was killed. It's possible that he knew the location of the other as well, so that's why you questioned me about the things he'd inherited. The girl Hajime had been helping recently must have had it then. Oh, Michio's talisman. Yes, Michio Shiraishi was also likely a descendant of Seimin Tsuchi Mikado. Yep. From her father, we searched for it based on Miss Chozawa's memories. However, Michio Shiraishi was already dead. Yes, by coincidence, she happened to be closely connected to Mr. Iwai, so we began our investigation there. But he was already dead too, leaving you in a quandary. I see. Mio, if we can get both of the talismans... Yep, we'll know the location of the Record of Fate's Yin scroll. Okay, so it's not like the scrolls, the talismans. They just have the location of it. Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. Sometimes those answers are the hardest to find. She's done. He's done. She's done. Mio, take it! Let's keep quiet about the location of the talismans for now, okay? Ah, right. No need for Yumioka to know. That was a close one. I almost let it slip. I think that's about all we have to ask him. Well, we'll let you off since you went along with our questions nicely. Pleasure working with you. We're done here. But the information you have... The hell are you whining about? I said we're done, so scram. So I shall be bidding you all farewell. Yes, right? Excuse me, Mr. Investigator. Please don't forget about that curse stone. Don't you fret. I'll hand it over to Inspector Tsutsumi like I promised. I'm glad I didn't end up having to give it to that Yumioka. Let's take our leave, madam. With this, we'll be freed from this troublesome curse ourselves. Interesting. That lady and the investigator, we should keep an eye on them. Agreed. Really? Why? I think they're up to something. Just my intuition, but still. Yeah, I wonder what that investigator really wanted out of all of this. If his goal was getting information about the curse stones, then this might be bad. Right, I got one of those curse stones too, the beckoning light. Oh right. If you wouldn't mind, would you give it to Inspector Tsutsumi without using it? Yeah, sure. If you introduce me to the cop, that is. I feel like if I keep carrying it around with me, I'll start getting some weird ideas, too. Just remembered, Mayu, I have something important to tell you. Whoa, what's with all the yelling all of a sudden? You know a girl named Hitomi Okuda, don't you? Oh, right, they were going to get her to talk to Hitomi. Yes, right. Hitomi was the only one around that he could ask for help. Sorry she got left with such a big responsibility. That must mean that Hajime got killed by someone who was after that talisman. But since he gave it to someone else, they couldn't steal it like they wanted. I'll have to thank Hitomi for that. I also think it's going to be hard for us to get her to give up the talisman. Yeah, you may be right. It was Hajime's dying request to her. So you two need the talismans for something? Yeah. Personally, I'd like to use the talisman as bait. Then I could get my hands on the bastard that killed Hajime. Please, I promise we'll uncover the mastermind behind all this. They probably have supernatural abilities at their disposal. Please leave them to us. Yeah, we'll catch them, don't you worry. Well, look at that. You've got that look in your eyes. The look that young people get that says they'll get something done no matter what it takes. How am I supposed to say no to that? You go find them and give them what they deserve for what they did to my Hajime, you hear? We will. I'm pretty mad at them myself. Ha! 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 Mio! I'm pretty mad at them myself. Love it. If punches work on him, I'll give him a good one. There we go. The next move should be to find Hitomi and get that talisman. Though isn't there one more talisman that you need? Right, but we've got a pretty good idea of where the one Michio had is. We'll have to check with Inspector Tsutsumi about that. We should go back to the school and call him. You got it, okay. I'll head to the high school now and wait for you there. Perfect. Okay, so clearly I cannot progress with any of these until I do that one. Well, you know what? It is late. And I still have quite a bit of gameplay by the looks of it. At least I would say an hour. And I got to work in the morning, so I'm not going to play for an hour. This is a really good game. I'm really digging this thing a lot. Like, if that wasn't obvious. But I've really enjoyed this. It's really cool, and like I love how it's all intertwining with everything. I mean, I mean, I know it sounds stupid because it's a visual novel, and the whole idea is like you're experiencing a book in a way. But yeah, this like reads like a really well-crafted novel. So yeah, I'm really digging this. Although I have to think in a way, the novel would be lacking because I wouldn't be able to see Mio's facial expressions because they crack me up. I like them. Anyway, so that's going to be it for tonight. So episode 8, I'm probably going to be here tomorrow to play that. Might be a different time. Might be have it to start a little later because, well, depending on how things go. But we'll get it all figured out. In any case, thank you again so much for joining me. And we'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, have a good night. And bye-bye for now.